Hello humans, I'm TheAlienDoctor, but you can call me Alien, and welcome back to another video here on the Pinacraft Season 2 Minecraft Bedrock Edition Survival Realm. This is episode 14, and we are running out of time. Now, I'm pretty sure I've started an episode before, very similar to this, because the reason why is because we are running out of time, and there's no two ways to put it. We need to get this base done before the end of the season, otherwise we will have run out of time. Now, I don't think we have an exact date for when the season ends, however, it's going to end at some point when 1.18 comes out, and we know 1.18 is probably coming out sometime around next month. Now, we will have some break time in between when 1.18 releases, so it's likely that we'll probably end sometime near the end of this month. So as you can see at the time of recording, that's literally 2 weeks. So we really need to hurry up. Luckily, the next week for me, I have all off school. So whilst I'll be using that for a revision, I'll also be able to play a lot more Minecraft during that time, which is good news. But yeah, anyway, we actually need to get started on this base because it's a pretty massive project that we need to do, but we also need to get it done because I would feel kind of annoyed if the season ended without a base being fully completed. So in the previous episode, we did go ahead and collect up all of these resources, or not really collect up because I already had them. It was more like a crafting spree because I just crafted a ton of them. But anyway, that's kind of something that we did. Obviously, the other thing that we did was build the fish farm because we need black dye, and that has been going really well. Or ink sacs, black dye. They're the same thing, basically. But anyway, I guess it's time to actually get started on the base. But before we do that, I think I'm actually going to show you the design that I have. Because as far as I remember, I don't think I've shown the design in a video yet. So this is the testing world that I have made for the base designing. And you can see here, we've sort of got this pattern made of slabs here. So this is the actual part of the base that I designed in this world. I also tested out a couple of stuff to do with the fish farms and stuff like that. And you may notice that the bottom is built of iron blocks because this is also the same world that I designed the farm in, or a copy of that world anyway. And I don't want to have to replace all these blocks because that would basically break part of the farm. Same with this glass as well. However, that's not really important. It's all in the same place. All we were really designing was this slab pattern. And as you can see right here, it's incredibly simple. It just goes 3 normal prismarine slabs, then one of the cut oxidized copper slabs, dark prismarine, copper, and then back to the 3 normal prismarine slabs again. It's an incredibly simple design. Then the other thing we've got is a sort of cross here in the middle, because then in the middle, we'll actually have some sort of spire or tower or something sort of building up from there. However, yeah, overall, that's kind of it. Something else that we'll probably have is potentially something like this that will also be reaching to the top, kind of hanging a platform up here, or maybe not hanging, just a platform on top of it. So we'll have like this sort of thing. However, we'll get onto that later, probably not in this episode. But yeah, this is what we need to do basically in this episode. Just fill in all of these slabs. Or at least to start with, that's what we need to do. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for this episode, or at least the first part of it anyway. We'll see if we have time to do anything else. So let's get started. Okay, so that marks the end of that time lapse, I guess. And we did actually do quite a lot, and we didn't run out of materials or anything up until that point over there. The FOV changer isn't working, so no cheaty zoom today. But yeah, over there is where I got to, and then I ran out of like copper and things. So as you can see here, I've kind of just filled in everywhere that didn't need copper. However, I have just remembered that if we actually head up here, then in this shulker box, we still have a stack of oxidized cut copper that I just need to turn into slabs. So I'll go back to the base and put this through a stone cutter. However, there's actually something else at the base. Well, there should be something else at the base that I kind of want to get as well, because the video's probably come out by now, but me and Toad Gamer the other day recorded a video where I basically 1v1'd him in like a PvP battle. And yeah, because of that, he actually decided to pay me, which is very nice of him. So he said he left some diamonds in my base, so I guess we'll just have a look around. Did he leave them in here? No. These have been here. These are things that other people have left. So like this was left here, this was. I just don't bother moving them. Oh, I've destroyed that book. Oh wait, I will buy the book. Who wants this book? Who was this? I'm sorry. Someone told me in chat that they wanted to buy this, and I've already forgotten who it is. If you're watching, like, please DM me on Discord. But yeah, anyway, so I found the thing. It's down here, which is pretty good. So it just says, "Hey Alien, your winnings plus some copper." I did win. I didn't think that I was getting paid because I won, but thank you. Oh wow, that's actually quite a lot of copper. 2 stacks to be exact. And when we unpack this, it'll be even more. Plus 5 diamond blocks. That is very nice of Toad. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's put this all into slabs, and then we'll go and real quickly finish off the part of the base that I couldn't. Okay, so from what I could tell, that is all the copper. Oh, no, there's still one over here that I need to place down. But yeah, I think that's all of the copper that I need to actually place down now. I don't think I left any gaps anywhere else. Yeah, I mean, from this top view, I can't see any gaps, so that's all good. Obviously, the copper that we got from Toad is still going to come in handy, though, because the base is not finished yet. Oh, don't worry, it is very much not finished yet. As I have probably mentioned before, we aren't going to be able to do all the things I want to do this season, just because the season is nearly ended. Also, oh my goodness, it is a... How small are baby turtles? Oh my gosh. I forgot how small these guys were. And oh, what? Why am I being attacked? Oh, go away, go away, go away. Don't attack the baby turtle. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's good to see that we've got turtles growing on the beach, or hatching on the beach, I guess. It's a shame that I didn't get to see the eggs, though, because I would have, like, taken them for, like, a turtle egg farm or something. I want to make a ton of base progress in this video, so we're going to work on the next part of the base. Now, I haven't really got this properly designed, however, I do have quite a couple of ideas. Also, I don't know how this is spawning, how those guys are spawning, like creepers and mobs and stuff. It doesn't quite make sense. Then again, I guess the tops of these haven't been slabbed or anything. So what it could be a good idea to do is actually get some sea lanterns, like so, and just replace this piece of glass with a sea lantern. Because guardians can still spawn light. I think we should do that. Okay, so I think in every single pod or cell or whatever you want to call them, I have now added in a sea lantern. I think at night it should make it just a little bit more brighter. Obviously, the rest of the area is either slabs or glass, so mobs shouldn't really be able to spawn anywhere else. But hopefully, it actually might add a little bit of like attention at night to specifically each like cell or pod. I know that they don't really fit in too well, the sea lanterns, but I don't really think any other light block would fit in, and we do need to light this up somehow, so I guess it's just gonna have to stay like that. So the next part of the base design, we're basically gonna have some like sort of arms or something, some form of structure, sort of bend out backwards and then inwards, kind of lifting up a platform, which is obviously this platform, which will also be extended, obviously. So that's the next part of the thing that we need to build. However, something to point out is, well, interestingly, this actually hasn't put too much of a shadow down here from what I can tell, which is interesting because I thought it would, and I believe it actually should. So we're not going to make like a massive platform up there because, as I just said, shadows is very much an issue that we will have if we do that. However, we are going to make this platform big enough for us to do a couple of things on it. But seeing as we don't have time, like my original plan was to do like a sorting system up here and everything, we're not going to have time in this season to do that sort of thing. So we are just going to have to leave it kind of like that. However, I think the first thing that we can almost certainly do is extend it. So let's get on to doing that. Okay, so I think this is about the size I want the platform to be. Although it's really strange because it doesn't actually look like it's creating any form of shadow down here, which is really strange because I thought it would and should. So I'm not quite sure what is going on there at all. We also need to figure out a way to decorate this and maybe this as well. Or maybe we just will leave them. I'm not quite sure yet. I do like the fact that this base is sort of functional at the same time as decorative. But yeah, anyway, so now what we need to do is the next part of this base, which is, as I said, a sort of arm pillar type thing bending round to basically look like it's holding up the platform. Now this is going to be really hard to do because we're going to have to get it to basically be perfect. We're going to have to do stuff and things, calculations and whatnot, to actually make sure that this is right. And it's going to be a massive pain. I can already tell you now. This is not going to be an easy thing to build. But let's just say we go like this, and then like this. And then we're going to have, so basically these arm things will be built with prismarine blocks in the middle, just normal ones, and then the prismarine bricks on the outside. So continuing with a form of pattern. And then let's see, let's get some stairs over here like that. And then we're going to need to place, okay, we're actually going to need scaffolding for this, aren't we? But we've got slabs down there, so we can't place scaffolding on slabs. I guess we could just fall down. Yeah, that kind of works, I guess we're just going to have to keep doing that. So if I fall down and then just spam click, and oh, I spam clicked on the wrong place. So yeah, as you can see here, to try and get this to line up properly, it's basically just a whole ton of trial and error. I've not really got a proper system for it or anything, which probably isn't a good thing, to be honest. Okay, so I have just finished building the first one, so let's see what it looks like. Okay, so it isn't looking the best right now, I will admit. The step up isn't quite as smooth as I want, to be honest. Actually, I don't really like that at all. Oh no. That's annoying. Yeah, that just doesn't look good, does it? We need to figure out how we can get it to just go straight, like, not have this jagged edge, just go straight, like, diagonally. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a pain to do. Well, I guess it's time to knock this entire thing to bits then. Which is a shame, because when I was building it, I thought it looked really good, but no, it just doesn't. And that's the sad, hard truth of it. So I will admit it has been quite some time since the last time I recorded anything for this video, because I've been working and doing stuff in between episodes. And when I say working, I don't mean IRL working, I mean working on the base, because I've been trying to find a good way to do this, and so far this is the best I've come up with, which is pretty bad if you ask me. So I don't really like the fact that this is all straight. I want it to just look like it's bend, like a curve basically. And I'm really struggling to kind of find a curve that looks good, that's also like matches up with this. It's so, like, genuinely, this is the hardest part of the base. The Guardian Farm stuff, that was easy. The hardest part is making this look good, which is strange. But anyway, so here's a better look now it's day at what I actually did. And it just doesn't look right. It's not really circular enough, if that makes sense. It needs to bend more. I have got one more idea. If this doesn't work, then I might just have to not do it this episode. See if I can come up with anything in between episodes, as well as asking you guys in my Discord server and YouTube comments section. The only problem is this video is actually, like, so far pre-recorded that, like, that might not work, because by the time you guys get to see this video to give me suggestions, it'll be too late. So, I don't know how that'll work. But anyway, I'm going to tear these down, and I think I've got one more idea in my head that might work. If not, then, well, yeah, we'll have to go to plan B. And I don't have proper plan B yet, so, you know. Okay, so I've managed to create 3 different, like, pillar holding things, basically to hold up the center, that I actually think look potentially good. I'm not quite sure, though. So we've got this one, option number 1, option number 2, 3, and 4. So, yeah, I'll just go over all of them. In fact, some of these obviously do look very similar, like that one and that one do look rather similar. Right now, my personal favorite one is this one, I think. Honestly, it's kind of hard to remember which one they all are, because I've just spent loads of time building them. The other thing is, either one that we do, I will make into a circle, most likely. I'll make the platform into a circle. So right now, I'm kind of leaning towards this one as being my favorite one, to be completely honest. I only thought I had one idea, and then it turned out I had 3 others. So one of these is the original ones that I showed earlier. So right now, we're just going to put some netherrack here, just to kind of mark that. This one is kind of my favorite one at the moment, I think. And, yeah, I think I'm probably going to go with that one, because just comparing them to the others, I just think they don't look as good, especially definitely not this one, because the top bit's kind of just not right, as you can sort of see there. But yeah, and the way I kind of decided like how to make that one specifically is I sort of imagined in the air the shape I was going for, which is sort of this shape where it sort of goes around like that sort of thing. And obviously with blocks and my limited builder skills, that is kind of hard. However, I think I have built something which I'm happy with. So I guess I've now just got to repeat it like 3 more times. One over there, one over there, one over there. So yeah, let's get on with that real quickly. So here it is, the finished product of the base. Let's go and switch off this lever before we do anything else. And yeah, here it is. It looks really quite nice, if I do say so myself. I'm really quite happy with how it came out. So with this platform, I've basically just put glass here. This obviously will stop mobs from spawning. We've obviously also got the sea lanterns in the areas where there is no glass or slabs. Underneath here as well, there are also sea lanterns because on Bedrock Edition, light will travel through slabs and stairs. Overall, yeah, I'm really, really happy with the way this came out and the way it looks overall. I think in between episodes, something that I might try doing is figure out how to make some form of central pillar to sort of hold up the middle of this thing, because right now it does look like it would sort of be bending in the middle if it was something in real life, which it of course isn't. That is also something we need to think about. But yeah. Then in terms of like the top bit, I think what I'll probably do is put a sorting system in that square. So move this sorting system, put it over there. We might then put like a multi-item sorter or something there. I'm not quite sure about that yet. However, what we'll most likely be doing next episode is actually an iron farm. So I want to have an iron farm just like above us because I think that could be really useful. So you may also noticed by a couple of things in my hotbar actually that I have done quite a lot of things off camera. So I died, lost my shovel, so I've got a new shovel. I've got a lot of levels, as you can see. I've actually got 209 because I've been semi-AFK at the Guardian farm, but like the version that gives you XP, the Never mode. Now, right now, something I should point out is that I haven't refined the kill chamber enough. So every so often, the Guardians do hit you and take damage and push you out of the way, which is why I haven't gone fully AFK and only semi-AFK. But I've also got Thorns 3 on all of my armor, which should help with that sort of thing. But yeah, we, as you can see, have got up to 209 levels, which I'm pretty sure is the highest I've been on this season so far, which is quite nice. And obviously, I've also done this. However, I kind of did that on camera and kind of didn't as well, because I said I was going to do this. I didn't say I was going to do anything else. I also got a ton of ender chests. So we have 7 ender chests here, 2 in my inventory that I'm just going to carry around with me all the time. I literally had to go to a fortress, kill a ton of blazes, go to the end, mine a ton of obsidian to get all those ender chests. However, it was annoying me because I kept not having enough ender chests. So now we have one here, one over there, spare ones in my inventory. It's really, really useful. Whilst I was at the fortress, I also managed to get myself this thing, which is a blaze head, but more importantly, a wither skeleton skull. Doubt we're going to get like 2 more to actually, you know, make a beacon, but that's fine because I've already been given a beacon a couple of episodes ago. Oh yeah, also something that I didn't mention, I accidentally left my bling box in the shopping district. Luckily, Skull managed to put it in the lost and found chest, because yes, we have a lost and found chest, and Perry saw it and he decided to give me 8 diamond blocks. Okay, so I did just head over here to the shopping district because I want to take a look at my profits from the shop, obviously. So cactus, no. Flowers, no. Sugarcane, no. Oak leaves, no. Cod, no. And then nothing in here. Wood, no. Yeah, the shop's doing pretty badly. However, I think I know why. Why we might not be getting any sales of cooked cod, because I was kind of banking on people buying cooked cod because I sort of assumed it would be something that they wanted. However, it doesn't look like it is, because if we head down here, we got literally a chest that says free food full of cooked chicken. Yeah, don't buy this, go to Alien's shop instead is what I've put here. However, I've had a better idea. So this is obviously free, so I can just go yoink and yoink all of that. Now what we're then going to do with this free food is we're going to take it over here, right? We're just going to put it in this chest right here. There we go, like so. I will just say a stack of chicken for a diamond. There we go. So 1 stack equals 1 diamond, and we've obviously got ourselves our own little chicken shop. So there we go. We're just going to get some fish, head over to the chest, and then we're just going to make like an arrow pointing towards my shop. Okay, there we go. This is my arrow. So yeah, this will obviously point people in that direction towards my shop, which is just over there. Okay, so that is going to be it for this video. Next episode, we're going to work on the nether tunnel a little bit. So what I want to do is actually decorate this area to be more specific, because yeah, it's annoying because mobs keep spawning here and stuff, and we kind of, yeah, we don't want to die anymore. So yeah, that's something that we'll be doing next episode. We'll probably also build an iron farm, because iron farms are fun. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe today to join the Alien Empire. I'll see you in the next video coming soon. Bye.